Welcome back to SnowRunner. Today you join us in the Fleetstar F2070A as we look to complete the mission Lost Bags. Now we're in Michigan on the map Smithfield Dam, and this mission requires us to pick up 4 lots of cement that are scattered around. Fairly simple one, I would say, but hopefully we can get this done today. Maybe get another job on top. We'll see how this goes. But we're just on our way to the first location now, and so far the Fleetstar's not doing too badly. I say that as we get a bit stuck here. We've been doing okay getting here. This was the journey we've taken a few times with the Scout so far. And the Scout had a few difficulties, but we do know that likes to roll as much as we can. So the Fleetstar should do okay, hopefully. Now, we've had some, I wouldn't say issues in the past. I'm still getting used to using the crane and picking up stuff. I don't know what it is, but I find it a little bit, not difficult, but tricky to use. So I'm hoping a bit more practice today is just what we need. The Fleetstar is the best vehicle for the job. In theory, we haven't really got anything else at the minute that's good enough, I don't think, to use for this, unfortunately. But we're here at the first location, and then we get to practice some more crane work. Now, we've got 2 bags of cement on this side of the water. You can see them on the map there. This one here, there's one further along, and then we have to cross the water to drop them off, and there's 2 on the other side as well. There's one I'm worried about, and we'll get to that once we've dropped off the first 2. You'll see when we get there, to be fair. This one and the other one I'm not too worried about. Crossing the river could be a bit tricky, but hopefully it shouldn't be too bad. We managed it absolutely fine in the Scout 800, so in theory Fleetstar should just be fine, but there's always that concern when crossing water, isn't there? That's the thing. But this one going in nicely. I think I'm getting better with the crane. It is just practice. It's one of those things that I just haven't used very often. Did we use it at all on the first map on Black River? I think I used it once. Oh, we had to pick up the was it service spare parts or dual spare parts? We had to do those, didn't we? So I think I've used it there. I can't remember how many times I've used it now, but I'm slowly getting there. The first lot of cement is on board, so we can now crack on towards the second location, which is just ahead of us. It's not too far, to be fair. This is why I think if we get this done pretty quickly and efficiently, we can move on to something else today as well. That's kind of my thinking. The more we can get done in one episode, the better, I think. But we'll see how we go. I have a plan, and it never works out the way I want it to. There's always something that stops us fulfilling my plan in my head. Normally it's either my driving or a silly mistake, or we get stuck. And that's generally the 2. Okay, second location for the cement, and then we can need to cross the river. This one's not in a bad location either, really, is it? There's no real mud around. It's quite dry underfoot, so we should be absolutely fine to pick this up and put it in the back and then move away quite happily. It's when they're stuck near loads of wet mud you kind of worry about getting going again, but actually this isn't too bad. So let's get this one up in the air. There we go. Nice and easy. I do take my time with the crane, I know, just because I'm a little bit unsteady with it. I'm surprised at how stable the Fleetstar is when the crane's in the air as well, but I'm pretty happy with how it works out with it. We are going to need to test the crane on other vehicles at some point. I'm really excited to find new vehicles and use them and put them to the test, but at the minute the Fleetstar just is head and shoulders above everything we have. So I want to use the Kodiak more, but it doesn't have all-wheel drive, which is a concern, especially in these muddy areas. That's the problem. But I think we'll have to try and use it a bit more in the future, just so you know we're not just using the same vehicle. Because after a while, I want to use something different. I love the Fleetstar. I think it's perfect for what we do. But yeah, I want to use something different. But at the minute, we just don't have that ability. Okay, so we've got to cross the river here. I've got to figure out the best way across. Let's go round over here. Try and take it quite straight if we can. There is little bits of beaches, I would say, across the river that we've seen previously, so I'm hoping to just use those. But we shall see. Now, is this the normal crossing? I think is this. Yeah, I think this is the normal crossing point. And you can see the little beaches in the water there. We kind of want to hit towards them, I would say. Let's try and go more to the right here. It's actually quite a fast flowing river. Oh, that was nearly bad. That nearly tipped us over. Just, yeah, okay. That was a little bit worrying. I think the wood in the water is going to be an issue in terms of slowing us down. Once you go over it, it's not too bad. It does kind of disappear. We're stuck, aren't we? Yeah. Okay. I thought this would be really simple, and as I said, the Scout 800 found this crossing pretty simple. Fleetstar, a little bit more difficult. We're not too low down in the water, though, to be fair, looking at it. Doesn't look too bad, but we can use these branches in the water to hopefully pull us forward a bit. They will move a little, but they tend to help you cross. There we go. Just need an extra little bit of yank. There we go. If we can get onto this edge of here, we should be okay. Yep. Okay, just get across. The drop-off point is dead ahead of us now, so it should be easy enough to get to. We're getting caught somewhere. What's going on? I don't know what's catching us here. Getting caught up. I think it might be the wood just underneath, to be fair. Let's get up here, the bank. We can't go enough traction to get up the bank, have we? It's a little bit high where we are. Maybe that's the issue causing it. I don't know. But we haven't got enough traction to make it up that little bit of banking that's there. It's a bit flatter to the right and a bit flatter to the left. We probably picked the worst part to try and get up here, to be fair. Yeah. And we're not close enough to the trees either. Look how close we are to that tree on that left. If only. That tree on that left. If we're just a little bit closer, that would have made our life easier. Okay. Let's see if we can go up this flatter bit over here, I think. Trying to get it turned using some of the wood in the water, really. Are we going anywhere? We're not really going anywhere, are we? Low range? Come on. I really didn't think this would be this difficult. I thought we'd cross the river with ease. I had trepidation about it. I was a little bit concerned, but I didn't think it'd be this bad. This wasn't the bit of the mission I thought we were going to struggle. Right, can we use that bit of wood that's on the side there? Come on, if we just get our front wheels further up, we should be okay. Just, you can see it digging in at the front there as well. That's the issue. I just don't know if we're going to get the traction. Can we go forward at all? I don't think anything's working, is it? Come on. Just a little bit. We're so close. The downside to this, we are using up fuel. And the Fleetstar, although a fantastic vehicle so far for us, it drinks fuel like anything. It is bad at fuel consumption. I've noticed it's worse since we upgraded the engine. And I could put the engine back down, but I like the extra power. The power we do have now when pulling stuff is massively different to what we had at the start. Come on, we're so close. But yeah, the fuel it drinks it like anything. Come on, we're moving forward against the flow of the river, but we may just have it. Come on, see how soft it is as we go up there. You can see the wheels going straight in. We're close. We're so close to being on that banking. Are we close enough to the tree yet? No, just short of the tree. Could we pull the front around? Keep pulling it. Don't know how much we're dug in. Keep pulling, keep pulling. Keep pulling. Right, we're definitely on the bank now. There we go. We're on the banking. And then, can we go anywhere? No, we're still... I don't know if we're beached or just dugging at the back, but we're close enough to the tree now. We should be fine. It was all about getting close enough to that tree to pull us out that way. There we go. We're off and running again. There was always that concern that that river was a little bit iffy, but I didn't think it'd be that bad. There we go. That's the first bit done at least. We can drop the first 2 lots of cement off. We can go and get the next 2. Now, one of these I think will be simple. The second one is a little bit more concerning. So the first one is just here along the route there, fairly simple. We'll just put the marker on so we know where we're going. There we go. And then the second one is here. Now, my concern, although there's not lots of water there, is how wet is it? That is my concern. But we'll see how we go. Oh, this isn't brilliant here either, is it? Look at that. Okay, we should be okay. We have got, I can't remember what tyres we have on this now. Offhand. I think it's the off-road tyres. We need to have a look at tyres at some point and just, I don't think we can get any more at the minute. We need to wait to rank up again, but the tyres have definitely made a difference to the Fleetstar so far. Oh, this is quite muddy as well, actually. Yeah, that's a lot worse than I expected it to be. But yeah, maybe we need to look at better tyres in due course, I think. Once we get another upgrade, another ranking, I think then we should be able to change tyres, hopefully. Although the off-road ones have been fantastic so far, it's just knowing which ones we really want to use. I think they're off-road. Or they all-terrain. I can't remember. Look. It's alright, it's just one of those things I'm thinking about. Right, first lot of cement here. We should be fine to pick it up from here. We've got a slight angle, which is a bit of concern, but I think we're okay. I didn't want to go too far past it. And it's quite close to us. It should be fairly simple to put in, so let's lift this up. There we go. And then onto the back. It's getting a bit darker now. It's a bit harder to see the back of the trailer, isn't it? It's there. It's there. One thing I've been trying to remember as well when we're using the crane is to unpack and then repack cargo, as that positions it correctly for us. That does make a big difference. Okay, penultimate one collected. Onto the final lot of cement. Well, how long have we taken? It's about 10 minutes or so far. If this is quick and easy, we'll get another job in. If this becomes tricky and difficult, which I've got a suspicion it might be, then we won't get another job in today. But we'll see how we go. Just having trouble getting through this mud. I think when we go back to deliver these, we won't go this way. There wasn't... So over the side of the trees to our right, there is just a load of sand by the looks of the map. So we'll probably go across that to go back, because this route, this pathway, this road is just horrendous. It's just so wet. And that's the issue, is the wet mud. Just getting caught. We're moving, but we're using a lot of fuel to do so. That we're nearly around half a tank. To be fair, the problem we've got is this side of the map. There is no way of refueling. There's no fuel stations this side. It's all right near the start, the north of the map. So anything this side, I've got to think about maybe a fuel carrier down this end of the map. Maybe that's something we need to look at doing. I'll have to look how expensive fuel carriers are. But maybe a fuel carrier, and we'll stick it at this side of the map kind of thing. That would make sense. That's something to think about, isn't it? I have all these thinkings, and then when I come to do it, I forget about them. I really should make more notes. Right, well, this is where I'm a little bit concerned. Although it doesn't look too bad, actually. Yeah, we should be absolutely fine. I thought this was going to be a lot wetter than what it is. But actually, it's not too bad. I say that. We are getting a bit stuck here. I really thought... When we first got onto this bit, I thought, oh, it looks fine. Oh, no issues at all. We're stuck. We are actually in a situation now. Can we move forward at all? I think it's our right side. There's no winch points either. This is now down to us to get ourselves out of this. No winch points around. Fuel is around half a tank. I think it's just that right wheel by the looks of it. All the right tyres maybe have just gone slightly off and into that water. There's no way. There's nowhere to winch. Yeah. Okay. Well, how do we do this? Just can't go anywhere. Try reversing. We're well and truly stuck. There's no point picking up the cement though while we're stuck, is there? How have we managed this? I went too far to the right of the cement. I should have just stayed. Do you know what? I should have just gone straight towards it, because the crane can go over the top of us. But should have, would have, could have, didn't. Okay. A little bit conscious of fuel. We do need to get, obviously I don't want to restart the mission. We can't recover the vehicle where we've got the cement in us. On the back. So I've got to get out of this. Nothing seems to... Are we actually moving? Don't think... I don't think we are. This is really not. This is my. I was, like I said, I was concerned about this area, but I didn't think this bit would be the issue. I thought getting across would be the issue. There's a slight movement there. Ever so slight movement trying to reverse this. Come on. That is moving. That is moving. There we go. Oh, be careful not to tip though. We need to go straight. I don't want to tip this. There we go. We've got ourselves out of it. Oh, I was concerned. I really thought for a minute we'd mess this up. Come on. Got to try and keep on the actual... There we go. On the sand. I think it's sand. Is it sand or is it mud? I don't know. Anyway, back to getting the cement now. Let's try this again. Round 2. We'll go more to the left. We should be okay this side. Don't do it again. Okay, we're good. We're good. I had a concern. I thought if we went too far forward there, we might have an issue. Okay, let's get the cement up then. I'll put it on the back, and that should be job done. We're kind of at our maximum reach here. Why is the cement not going up? I can't lift it. It's like it's stuck on the floor. Why cannot... It won't go up. The other 3 were absolutely fine. I can pull them up and it's absolutely fine. This one isn't going up. There we go. Bit of movement. Are we up? That was weird. Because couldn't get it to come up with us. I don't know if it's stuck to the floor or sunk in slightly maybe. I did get up for a minute and then it just went... I just can't seem to get up again. Oh, that sounds really odd saying that, but I can't lift it. I must be doing something wrong here. I'm just not exactly sure what it is. This is not moving. I don't know if it is like sucked in on the ground maybe because it's wet. Let's see if we can drag it. If we can drag this, hopefully get it away from where it is. We might have to pick it up again. We had it up for a minute and then it wouldn't stay up. I'm not too sure what's going on. So I'm pressing the button to actually pull it up. Not move the crane, but to the actual winch bit and actually move that up. But it's, as you can see, it's not going up, even though we are pressing it. Okay, I'm not too sure what's going on there. Let's reattach. Is that doing it? It's not, is it? So I don't know if it is just stuck in the mud or the sand, and that's why we can't lift it. We had it in the air for a couple of seconds. Just can't seem to do anything with it. It's weird. I've not had that situation before. I don't think I have anyway. Normally you just lift them up, it's absolutely fine. I don't think it's the weight. I think the crane's absolutely fine for what it needs to do. So I don't think it's a weight issue, as we picked the other 3 up with no problems at all. I just can't seem to get this one to come up. The only thing I can think is it's stuck. It's like sucked into the floor maybe. But that's weird. This is taking, as I said, I was hoping to get 2 jobs done today, but this is taking a lot longer than I expected. Weirdly, we got stuck a little bit on the water here, and now we've got this issue. Best laid plans and all that never work out, do they? Okay. Well, it's not moving. What? Yeah, it's not moving at all. Go a bit closer and just see if that makes a difference. Is it just too heavy at full extension maybe? I don't know, it's a weird one. I don't quite know why it's not working. Is it because we're too extended maybe? There's too much weight and too far away from us? Let's try it here then. Going up? It is. I think it's going up. Can't quite see. Can I even get the camera angle right on this? Yeah, it's up in the air. So, was it because we were too far extended then? It was on the right at the far reach of the crane itself. I wonder if that was the issue. And because of that, it just couldn't lift it. It didn't have the power maybe. But whereas now it's in the air. Right, we just need to get it over this side. We can get it in. Yeah, I think this will be the only job we do today. I'm always conscious of how long the episodes are. I'm not a fan of going over half an hour if we can avoid it. Obviously, I'd like to get something done in each episode. But it's on. It's in. There we go. Finally. Yeah, my only thinking is then, maybe it was we were too far extended, because it was right on the edge of the reach of the crane itself, and that would have obviously meant it was harder for the crane to pull it up, potentially. So something I've got to try and remember in future, to not be right at the far end of the extension to pick something up. Okay, can we reverse back up here? Save us. I didn't want to try and turn around on that small bit. Come on. Keep going. We're stuck in the back end. Oh, tree. Perfect. Okay. I was a bit concerned because we're going to be a bit stuck again. But no, the tree hopefully should pull us backwards. Come on. Be careful. I don't want to tip. That's the only concern. Obviously, we're going up a slight bank here. Oh. Slowly does it. Come on. Tease it forward. Tease it backwards. Yeah, we're good. We're fine. There we go. I wouldn't say this went to plan, but it's not been too bad, and we're going to get it done. Last two to deliver now. So we're not going to go back the same way we came in terms of pathway, because that was horrendously muddy. My plan is to go across this beach section here. So we'll go that way. Stay off that main roadway, because just how muddy it is. And obviously we've got more weight on us now, so I don't want to get sucked into the mud at all and get stuck that way. I think we've got stuck a few times today, and that's enough. Let's just get this delivered now. The other thing, I'm not going to do anything else this side at the minute because of fuel. So we probably have to recover the Fleetstar anyway to get more fuel, unfortunately. It's annoying when you want to try and fit more than one thing in, but sometimes there's just no way of doing it. But, yeah. I should be happy the job's done at least. I'm annoyed at myself. There's things we could have done better there, more than anything else. But, we're nearly done. Okay, we're bouncing on the back there. See it bouncing up and down. Where do we cross here? Oh, I've gone too far forward. Let's reverse and try and get around this. I don't want to go through the water if I can avoid it, just because I think it's going to be too muddy. Let's go through this gap. And then I'll just put it there. Job done. I just want to say a massive thank you while we go to where we're heading. To anyone that's given us any advice, any tips, any hints. Stu the Gamer, LVs, both of you, fantastic. Thank you for all your help so far. It's very much appreciated, all the hints and tips. And I hope people are enjoying this series. So here we are. We can drop off the final two remaining bags of cement. And that will be lost bags complete. There we go. Job done. Fortunately, we didn't get any more than this job done today, but it's another job ticked off the list for Smithfield Dam. But thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, don't forget to subscribe. A like on the episode does really help as well. Ring the bell to not miss an upload. We'll see you again very soon for more SnowRunner.